What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty on NCAA Football 06. And today we've got our home opener. It is the Gold Rush game taking on the Wyoming Cowboys. MSU, they lost to Nebraska last week in a game where they were definitely underdogs. We kept it closer than maybe we should have, on paper and whatnot. We actually very well could have won, but due to 3 turnovers, we end up taking the L. We are 0-1 on the season, but a little bit of an easier game now. In fact, we are favorites in this one as we square off against Wyoming, which is the exact same game Montana State will have already played by this time in real life. We did play Wyoming way back in Season 2, and we ended up losing. We gave up over 50 points in that one, but the Cowboys were a little bit better then, and taking a look at their roster, they're not a great team. I believe they're ranked in the 80s, number 87, as you see there. We are currently ranked number 61, but we have the talent, I think, to definitely be inside of the top 25. We were last year, and so I know we definitely can be, especially if we get some dominant victories, and especially if that starts today. Here's a high snap for their freshman quarterback. Underwood is under pressure and incomplete. Give it to the impact running back. That's Jackson on that carry, and he's not going to pick up a whole lot. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. So on 3rd and 11, Underwood fires this one to the flat. Moses brings that one in. He's going to be well shy of the sticks, and MSU gets some pretty good field position here, but Fuller is going to be taken down on the first play for the Bobcats. We have an impact running back of our own, but Vince Robinson's not going anywhere. 3rd down and long of our own now. Fuller looking to throw, firing over the middle, right off of the hands of Paul Washington. He had 2 bad drops last week, and there's another one there. So each team goes 3 and out to open up the game. Here goes Alex Jackson on the carry, and he's got about 3 yards. Give it to Alex Jackson again, but Jimmy Kent is in there on the stop. That's going to make it 3rd down and manageable. Underwood fires this one to the left, and he's going to be incomplete. And MSU's defense forces another 3 and out. Fuller airing this one out on 1st down, and he's got his man Marcus Lumpkin across the 30. The true freshman was one of the really impressive players last week, and he just had made another huge play there, giving us great field position now. Off his back foot, Fuller throws to the end zone. Too high for Aaron Martin. It's going to be 2nd down, no read option. Here we go with the Robinson, but he's going to get brought down in the backfield as the Cowboys were all over that. 3rd down and 12. Fuller fires over the middle, and he's got Will Black inside of the red zone, the other freshman wide receiver on our squad this season. Essentially goal to go now. Direct snap for Robinson. Makes the first man miss, and he's down inside of the 5. 2nd down, Fuller to throw for it, moving to his left. Now he's got room to run for it, and he's in for the Bobcat touchdown. Montana State's going to take their early lead late in the 1st quarter. So can the Cowboys keep up with us now? This pass to the right is going to be overthrown. Blake Underwood had a man wide open. Instead, it's going to be a 3rd down situation once again. Montana State looking to force a 3rd straight 3 and out. Instead, we're going to give up the big play. Dan Mitchell on the left sideline comes up huge, picking up much more than the yardage they needed. That's going to take us to the 2nd quarter. It's a direct snap to Alex Jackson, and he's got himself 7 yards. Jackson all by himself in the backfield. He gets the handoff. He's got a 1st down, and he's got a Cowboys touchdown, tying the game up at 7 apiece now. Good run by him, solid blocking, but he just did a good job getting away from the Bobcat defenders. Fuller under some immediate pressure here, fires off his back foot, and he's going to be picked off by Shaw. And that is not the way you wanted to start off this next drive here, giving Wyoming some great field position. He kind of had a man open, but due to the pressure and having to throw across his body, it was very much underthrown and right into the hands of the defender. Nice tackle there by Jimmy Kent, bringing down Jackson in the backfield, and he's going to do it again. Back-to-back huge plays there for the linebacker. 3rd down and 17 after those plays. Underwood gets nearly sacked. Instead, he fires to the end zone for the Amari Carey touchdown. Montana State sent the blitz, and we almost got there. Instead, the true freshman fires under pressure there and gives Wyoming the lead. Going back to the ground game, something we could not do last week. We had I think 15 total rushing yards between Kevin Fuller and Vince Robinson. It was not good. Third down now. Fuller moving to his left. He's going to try to run for it. Instead, he's going to get punished by the linebacker there. Big hit on him, and Montana State goes 3 and out. Good field position for the Cowboys as they're going to start out on their own 39-yard line. Pass to the right. It's going to be broken up there. Nice job. So now Jackson's going to line up in the slot. Fake to the backup running back. Willis is going to make this catch, setting up third down and short. That's the middle linebacker on the play. Underwood dropping back to throw again. Under some heat, but gets it out to the left side again. And he's got Rob Moses inside of the 20. The true freshman in his first ever game, staying cool, calm, and collected in the pocket. Once again under pressure, but once again gets it out to his man. This time his tight end, Chris Richards. Great throw there by Underwood, getting it around the defenders. He's going to try to run it here, but he is not a mobile quarterback. Montana State's not going to let him go anywhere. Second and goal over the middle. It's going to be caught by Chris Moses. And Wyoming now, after starting off with back-to-back 3 and outs, cannot be stopped. That's their third straight touchdown drive. Can Kevin Fuller put together a 2-minute drill now for Montana State? Great throw as he drops it right on the money there for Marcus Lumpkin, squeezing it right between the cornerback and the safety there. I love it when he does that. That's going to get us into Wyoming territory now. Fuller flushed to his left, and he's got open running room across the 30. Inside of the 20, makes the first man miss, and he's going to get brought down at the 12. Just about a minute left to go now. Fuller fires to the end zone, and his pass is broken up. Now just exactly a minute left. Under some pressure, firing over the middle, and that was not a great throw. Third down for Montana State. Fuller, don't do anything stupid, please. He's rolling to his right, and he's going to run for another touchdown. Kevin Fuller makes it a 7-point game right before halftime now. His second rushing touchdown of the game. He's a mobile quarterback, obviously, and we definitely got to use his legs a little bit more, I'd say. I'd say we don't use them enough. So now with 51 seconds left, Montana State kicks it off. Carey on the return, getting away from a couple of defenders, and he's breaking this one to the left side, getting out to the 50-yard line where he's finally brought down. But with 43 seconds left on the clock, that's enough time for the Cowboys to try to do something. Pass in the flat caught by Moses, but Montana State's not going to let him go anywhere. That's 5 consecutive completions now for Blake Underwood, looking to make it 6, and he's got Alex Jackson with the toe drag swag on the sideline. 34 seconds left to go. Underwood to the left side, gets that one out to Chris Richards for a gain of 5. The clock keeps running. It's a toss play to the right for Walker. He's looking to throw it now. Downfield, he's got Carey down at about the 5. Make it the 3. Goal to go again. Wyoming goes hurry up, and they're running the exact same play, and it works again. Touchdown, Cowboys. How does Montana State not adjust to something like that? We literally just saw that trick play last time. They pull it on us again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me again, because we definitely should have seen something like that coming. As soon as they did the toss to the right, we should have been like, oh shoot, here we go again. But Montana State's defense did not play it like they should have. We do get the football to start off the second half. We're putting together a pretty nice drive until that run gets brought down for a loss of 3. Fuller under some pressure and barely gets that pass off to avoid the sack. Third down and 13. Fuller stepping up in the pocket, firing left side for Lumpkin. Did he get his feet in bounds? I believe he did. They're going to give it to him. Look at this replay here. He barely got, I think, that left foot in bounds. It was very close. Luckily, the play will stand. Now going to the end zone for Lumpkin, but it's going to be well defended. On second down, here's another read option. Fuller pitching it out to his running back. It fumbles on the ground, though, and that seems to happen about half the time we run that play. Maybe we shouldn't run it so much. Third down and long. Fuller rolling to his left off his back foot, and he's going to be picked off by Shaw across the 50, across the 30, and he is gone, high-stepping into the end zone like he's prime time for the touchdown. 70-yard pick six. Poor job there by Kevin Fuller. He tried floating it over him, but instead he just threw it directly to him. He took it back to the crib, and we are in quite the hole now. Kevin Fuller trying to lead a comeback now. Pass to the left is going to be broken up by Shaw again. His fingerprints have been all over today's game. Here's a run by Vince Robinson, and he's got a first down. It's nice to see we got a little bit more of a ground game going. He's averaging 4.3 yards per carry so far. Fuller looking to fire over the middle, and there's Washington. He went back to the sideline, got his hands, and now he's using them, getting out to the 31. Fuller going to the end zone, and it's going to be off the hands of Marcus Lumpkin. Now he's going to have to go get his hands. Maybe he switched out with Paul Washington. I don't know. Despite the read option not working, we were going to still keep trying to run it, and this time we lose 6. And the next pass here is going to be broken up. 4th down and 16. Montana State's going for it, down by 21. Pass to the left is going to be knocked away. It was a bit long for a field goal. I didn't want to punt, so even though it was 4th down and 16, still go for it. We don't get it. Now it's going to be up to our defense to get the stop and to maybe stop Underwood from completing so many passes. That's 8 in a row now. He's going to go to the right side, and there we go. We break his streak. Eddie Fine on that coverage. Actually, it was, I think that might have been Brock Eugene on the coverage there. Nope, he graduated a long time ago. I'm completely blanking on our number 2 cornerback. That's not going to matter right now anyway, though, as our number 4 cornerback gets in there and gets the sack. But they do pin us at our own 10-yard line. Fuller moving to his left, and the pass is going to be broken up. That would have been very tough to complete, and he's only 6 of 20 so far today. Down the seam, it's Paul Washington making the reception. That's nice to see back-to-back catches from him in terms of just actually catching the football. Fuller moving around in the pocket. Over the middle, it's Aaron Martin, and I think that's going to set up 3rd down and short. Give it to Robinson. He goes right up the middle. 1st down yardage and more. Sheds the first tackler, and he's out to the 50. Fuller dropping back to throw. He's got time rolling to his right off his back foot for Washington. Spins around a defender, and he is gone. Touchdown, Montana State. He did that to 3 defenders last week at once, spinning around all of them. Maybe not as impressive here, but still a very impressive play. Paul Washington, not the fastest guy in the world either, so he's got to rely on some of those moves and whatnot, and he's been doing a great job of that. It's a 2-score game now. Pass to the left is going to be caught by Moses. Nice job going up there getting it. But unfortunately for the Cowboys, they were caught holding. Instead of 2nd down and 2, it's 1st down and 20. Play fake, Underwood. He's got all day in the pocket to throw to the left side, and his pass is going to be incomplete. 2nd down and long with 3:45 left to go in the game. Underwood to the left. He's got Moses for a gain of about 5, 6, 7 yards, something like that. 3rd down and long. Play fake, and down goes Underwood again. Montana State sends the cornerback blitz, and that's the 2nd time we've gotten to him. So now we have 3 minutes to score 2 touchdowns. Does Kevin Fuller have a comeback in him? Over the middle, Paul Washington with another great reception. Over 100 yards so far for him today. Fuller now going to the right side. He's got Aaron Martin. Touchdown, Bobcats. Great throw, great catch. Fuller with 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns. Now, great job finding Aaron Martin right in the corner there, and that's going to make it a 7-point game. So now we're going to have to rely on our defense to get us a stop, and if they're giving up rushing yards like that, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. We have been known to struggle at stopping the run in the 4th quarter in recent years, and it's continuing now at just like tripled the amount of rushing yards that they've had on the game so far on that single attempt. Montana State starts to use their timeouts now. They give it to the fullback, and he's going to get brought down in the backfield for a loss. That's going to make it 3rd down and 12. MSU with 1 timeout left. High snap for Underwood, and he's going to be sacked again. Great job there getting to the quarterback. 4th down and 19, and the Bobcats use their final timeout, meaning we have just over a minute to have a game-tying drive. Fuller, don't do anything stupid. Make smart decisions, and when you do, I also need the receivers to, make the reception, do what you're supposed to do here. 3rd down, Fuller over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh my gosh, Paul, you've had over 100 yards today and several catches, but 2 just awful drops. 4th down now, Fuller, he's going to try to pick it up himself, and he's got it, keeping the game alive for Montana State. Exactly 1 minute left to go. We're on our own 34. Rolling to his right, Fuller's going to air this one out deep for Washington, and he's got it inside of the 20, tripped up at the 9-yard line, making up for that drop he had on third down, getting us down to the 9. The clock continues to tick. Try not to score too quickly, but we do need to get into the end zone. Fuller just holds onto the football there, doesn't do anything too stupid. We have 2 more downs left. To the end zone, touchdown! Marcus Lumpkin! Montana State has come back from being down 21 points in the 4th quarter. A strike here from Fuller in some really tight coverage. You love to see it, and that's going to take us to overtime at 35 apiece. Wyoming is the visiting team. They go with heads, and heads is going to win. Montana State's going to be on offense first. Fuller looking to throw, and that was just a bad pass that was just intended for Will Black, and he just completely missed him there. Now Fuller looking to run it, gets away from the first defender. Hold on to the football, please, and he does. 3rd down and 2. Fuller, he wants to throw for it. Now he wants to run for it. He's got it, and he's out of bounds. That's going to be our 19th first down of the game. Going 5 wide. Fuller wants to go to the end zone. Rolling to his right, and he's only going to pick up about a yard there. Good job not forcing the pass. 2nd down, Fuller once again to throw, but now he fumbles the football. It's on the ground. Luckily, Montana State is there for the recovery. It will be 3rd down and long, though. Fuller moving to his left. He's got an open running lane, but he's all out of gas, loses the football. Thank goodness it goes out of bounds, and we're going to settle for a field goal here from Gabriel Fields. It is up and splits right down the middle. It's going to be up to our defense now to force a field goal or get some kind of a turnover, ideally. Underwood fires over the middle. Moses makes this reception over the middle, and that is not a good way to start off that drive. Here's a run by Jackson, and he's not going anywhere, getting stuffed at the line. 2nd down and 10 at the 14 now. Give it to Alex Jackson again, and he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. 3rd down and 6. Come on, defense. You got to get a stop here. Underwood fires off his back foot right off the hands of his running back. Incomplete pass. 4th down and 6, and Montana State's going to hold Wyoming to a field goal, meaning we're going to be headed to double overtime if they make it, and they do. So now Wyoming, can they punch this one into the end zone? Underwood pitches it out to his running back. Jackson runs a man over, and he's got himself a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1. They come out in the goal line formation. Toss play to the right for Jackson, and he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage there. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Crucial 3rd down here. Wyoming's going to run it, and Jackson spins the ball over the 1st down marker, and he's got it. Give it to him again. He's in open space to the right side, and he's got about 9 yards there. Like I said, we've had a tough time stopping the run late in games in recent years. They give it to Jackson again, though, and Montana State's all over this one. He's not going anywhere. 2nd down and goal from the 6. Out of the shotgun here, it's going to be a handoff to Jackson, and once again gets gobbled up at the line of scrimmage. We got another chance to get a 3rd down stop. To keep them out of the end zone now, they're going to give it to Jackson. He gets tackled forward, but still out of the end zone, and they're going to settle for another field goal, this one from 20 yards out. So now Montana State has the opportunity to punch us into the end zone and complete the comeback. Fuller rolling to his left off his back foot. He's got Will Black inside of the 10. Great job here starting off this 2nd overtime drive. Now throwing to the end zone. He's got Will Black again for the game winner. Touchdown, Montana State. And the Bobcats have completed the comeback. Another risky throw from Kevin Fuller as Shaw was right there. But despite his great game, he is one of the reasons that they end up losing there, as he was unable to make the stop there on that pass. Kevin Fuller leading a huge comeback. Man, I was surprised that Wyoming was beating down on us so bad. I mean, we were down like 35-14, and I was like, well, crap, we're screwed. Instead, my number 3 greatest game of all time. Huge comeback. One of the best games of this series so far, just on paper and whatnot. Should it have been this close? No, we definitely should have dominated. We are a much more talented team, but I mean, turnovers have plagued us this entire series, really, and they continue to do so today. We really just got to do a better job at taking care of the football, specifically not throwing interceptions and not throwing pick sixes. That's back-to-back games now that Kevin Fuller's done that. The defense played some pretty good football, though, as they only allowed 2 field goals, both in overtime, after allowing those 35 points. Montana is going to lose their opening game of the season against Missouri. You got NAU following to North Carolina, so that's nice to see. Giving us a little bit of an edge in the Big Sky Conference. Weber State also fell in their game. They lose to Kent State by 10. You got Eastern Washington here getting blown out, or actually blowing out Ball State here 45-27. And then you got Navy getting destroyed by Portland State 37-17. Idaho is going to get a big win here over Washington State. Maybe an upset, but I guess on paper, not really. And then Idaho State with a big upset over West Virginia, winning by 27. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is always awesome. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.